You know, generally, I'm pretty open to people's opinions. You know, I'm not really too bothered about people's opinions about certain things, especially with like anime too, because it's pretty obvious. You know, I'm into the anime. I mean, look at my name, obviously, fam. You know, like people like in the Dragon Ball community, a lot of people enjoy Dragon Ball. A lot of people enjoy Dragon Ball Z. They enjoy GT. They enjoy Super. They enjoy, you know, Daima and that one-off series with all the characters colliding together, and it's just an absolute freaking mess in that one. But my point is, generally, I could tolerate a lot of opinions, but for some odd weird reason, every single time Reforge opens his mouth, I cannot stand it. It's like he's standing on a pedestal, like pretending that he's higher than everybody and he knows what he's talking about. It's just like every time he opens his mouth, I can't stand it. And to be frankly honest, it's probably a me problem, because every single time I see him come up on the screen, it just feels like he's being fake, and every time he tries to talk, it doesn't feel genuine. You know, it just feels odd, you know. Every time I cover it, I'm just like, I just feel the fakeness, dude. Like, I don't understand. But you know what? That's a bit of my problem, not a problem of yours. And I'm pretty sure you're not here to hear me rant and rave about that. No. What you guys are here for are basically the concerns he has for Elden Ring Nightreign. So, like I always say before we start this video, please make sure to go grab yourself a nice little drink and a nice little snack, and we're just going to go ahead and dive right into that content, because I'm going to tell you this one is going to be it's going to be a doozy.
Mark Twain famously said, "Too much of anything is bad, but too much good whiskey is barely enough." And as a Kentucky resident and bourbon lover, I couldn't agree with him more.
Reforge, why would you put this in a video? Why would you say this to your own audience members, just straight up admitting to them that you're a drunk? Why would you do that? Why? Just why? What in your fucking brain cells that decided to say, you know what? I'm just gonna tell everybody that I like drinking so much, especially fucking whiskey. And don't be drinking and driving. I'm gonna say that about a million times. Do not do that. Drink responsibly.
And perhaps that's what most fans will feel about Elden Ring Nightreign. Maybe it has become the Mark Twain's whiskey of the gaming world. People just can't get enough of Elden Ring.
Wrong.
Reforge, it's not because it's Elden Ring. No, because it's a Souls formula game. We love how fucking Souls games are made. And every single time this man, Miyazaki over here, releases more and more Souls game, and it seems like it's, you know, getting even more and more improvements on the formula, we just fall in love with it absolutely. Because the next game that Miyazaki comes out, we know for a fact that he's going to improve on the formula the best he can. And we're going to fucking absolutely love the shit of it. And it's not because it's Elden Ring.
But generally that's not how it works with games. Franchise fatigue is a real thing, and that could work for or against Nightreign.
Hell no.
Franchise fatigue can only happen when a product is released and it is absolutely mediocre again and again and again. It happens 3 times in a row. We've seen this happen with Halo, Battlefield, and Call of Duty. Okay, we have seen that happen multiple times with them. Hell, Pokemon on their next big release of a Pokemon game, if it is absolutely mediocre, we are literally going to hit freaking franchise fatigue with Pokemon. That's how bad it is. Do you understand that? But after the releases that they have done with Elden Ring and the other Souls games in the past years, there's no fatigue there. The fucking community is strong and very happy with the products that they have. Hell, if you played on PC and you see the mods that are with Elden Ring, oh yeah, trust me, you're not going to be bored with Elden Ring for a very, very long time.
I love the idea of a great combat system, and then you just get like a bite-sized play session out of it. But that also could make the game very disposable.
You wouldn't be saying that if you actually played the network test. I played that game throughout my whole weekend and each play session that I got the chance to play it. And it was absolutely fun to play with randoms. I kid you not, that even the map was very well detailed, especially showing where the ring was coming from and everything. It was a fun loop to play. Hell, I guess that's why you call it a roguelike.
Now, knowing the From Software community, this could go either way. Much of what generates the ongoing engagement of games like Dark Souls and Elden Ring, it's the different builds, the different self-inflicted challenges.
Oh yeah, Reforge has no idea what a roguelike is. This is just apparently obvious, and he did not play the fucking network test or probably even watch any videos at all. Dude, are you kidding me? you go to like random chats and you beat random bosses and they drop you like random perks and random weapons. Hell, even sometimes the random perks and weapons are just absolutely godlike. There's even a run I had with my guardian. I think I did this on my live stream on Saturday when I was doing community day. I picked up an axe that literally had lifesteal that literally turned me into a fucking god.
Random items and random encounters, now that could grate against that sentimentality within the community, which makes it a big risk.
You could still do that. You could do no perk runs, no armor runs, no weapons runs. You could just use the first weapon you pick up. You could do a randomized run. Every time you would go down, the weapon that you have equipped to yourself, you could drop. You could still do the same things that you're doing in Elden Ring, and you could do it in this game. What the fuck are you talking about?
Jerry Seinfeld rather hilariously asked Zach Galifianakis during an episode of Between Two Ferns if he thought that the original Hangover would be considered a comedy classic if they hadn't done the cash grab of a second and third movie. And I can't help but see an analogy here.
You were literally too stupid to insult.
This is not a sequel or prequel, whatever you think it is. This is a branching universe of the fucking Elden Ring universe, okay? This is literally about the Nightfarers. This is not a sequel. This is not cashing in on the Elden Ring name, not like they're trying to do with a Hangover. That is like the most poorest example you could have came up with this in this situation. That's terrible, Reforge. Really?
Elden Ring to many was an instant gaming classic, a paragon of game design, a new archetype for open world map density and exploratory purpose. Is the name Elden Ring at risk of being cheapened by this game's existence? No. Or does it merely expand on the already popular franchise? Yes. It could easily cement itself with staying power by adding bosses, new modifiers.
I can't physically throw up in my mouth.
Keep that out of my Souls games. I don't want modifiers in this game at all. It was such a lazy ass concept to have modifiers in here. It was a lazy ass concept in Destiny, and it was a lazy ass concept in Suicide Squad. It's just modifiers to make your game even harder and just boring and repetitive. That's it. It was the only time it was ever done correctly was in Halo.
Who have had their hands on the game. It certainly is fun, but like all things, fun can fade, which might mean that Nightreign doesn't reign for very long.
Hit the road! I've heard that one before.
Besides the cringy joke that he decided to make at the end of that little clip right there, that's what everybody said about Elden Ring before it released. Oh, it's not going to be like a good Souls game. It's just a cash-in for the casual market. And then look what happened. All the hardcore Souls players are really loving it. Even the new people that are coming into the franchise. Hell, they even started like going off towards the Souls, the other Demon Souls, Dark Souls. They started going towards those games after Elden Ring released. Like, come on, Reforge, really? And you might think, oh, Ben, we're at the towards of the video. I guess that was it. That's all the content we got from Gara, right? Right? No. In this next segment over here, he's going to be talking about the monetization that's going on with Elden Ring Nightreign. And he's saying that downloadable content should be technically counted as live service. Downloadable content that's optional to download. And you don't have to spend like an extra cent. You could just play the base game as you like it. This is going to be a fun one.
Oh, there is going to be DLC, so they are going to add content and charge for it, right? Like, to me, that's an ongoing game.
Yes, Reforge, it's an ongoing game, not a live service like what you think it's like Destiny or one of the other bullshit games that you come through your mind. No, it doesn't mean it's going to be a live service that you're trying to imply it's going to be.
You can say you're not a live service game. I think lots of companies are going to start doing this. They're going to be like, we're not live service. Okay, are you adding content? Yes. Are you charging for it? Yes. Does it have online functionality and people play together? Yes. Okay, well, how's that not a live service game?
Let me out of my my misery.
God help me, he doesn't know the difference between DLC and fucking live service. He doesn't know the difference at all, fam. Oh my God, please know that those rumors are probably true now. That he started a game around the Xbox One era, around when Destiny started to turn into a live service. Oh my God, I think the rumors are true. If you can't tell the difference between downloadable content that you literally purchase one time versus going to a fucking live service where you don't, download any of the fucking DLC. Oh my God. Oh my God. And if anybody doesn't know the difference between downloadable content and fucking live services, well, here's the big difference between them. One, you could download from the market, and two, you have to download as an update for your game. Meaning that if you don't like the downloadable content, like the DLC that comes with that game, you can uninstall it and still play the game perfectly fine. But with live services, well, you're kind of fucked with that DLC. And especially if they do not updates. Jesus, what is wrong with you, Gar? Updates to the game, and they change the UI and the many things about that game, well, you're kind of shit out of luck with that.
If in 6 months you're selling content because you want people to come back and keep playing, how is that not live service?
It's not a live service. It's an ongoing service. Two big different things. Why can't people not understand this? Why do people like fucking Reforge exist? I will never understand.
I think it's just become a stigma that maybe we need a new word.
No, we don't. We already have a word for this. It's called ongoing services or just downloadable content. Why do you have to keep reinventing the fucking wheel? I will never understand.
Maybe we need a new word. Maybe live services just kind of become like, everybody just associates that with like cheapo, stupid battle passes.
No, they align that with like microtransactions and loot boxes. Oh my God, the rumors are true. This man only started fucking gaming during the Xbox One and PS4 era. Oh my fucking God, I think the rumors are absolutely true.
And ongoing content doesn't necessitate this like FOMO battle pass gotta play every week thing, but you're still adding content to the game so that people come back.
I know, right, Destiny Junkie? I know, right? A game that purposely doesn't manipulate you to come back every single week just to enjoy like a limited time event or, fucking miss out on fucking important microtransactions or battle passes. No, you come back and play, this game anytime you want to. Oh, that's a foreign concept to you.
Horizon Forbidden West did one DLC. Elden Ring did one DLC. We wouldn't say those are live service games just because they added content.
Does the word dumbass mean anything to you?
Just because a game has multiple DLCs does not classify it as a live service. There is a huge difference between downloadable content and live services. I'm not going to repeat myself again, and anybody with a functioning brain will understand this. And I really can't believe this is the same dude that said this.
I make content for intelligent people, but I do think this seems a bit different.
You have no idea what you're talking about at all, Reforge.
The game is built around playing with other people, which means there'll be matchmaking, and you have planned content in the future.
That doesn't count them as a live service, Reforge. That's not even close. That's not even the same ballpark. Oh my God, please, 3 more clips.
I don't know how that doesn't fall somewhere on the Venn diagram of live service. It's like, that's an ongoing game.
This dude actually thinks having more than one downloadable content on a single player game technically makes you a live service. I am so fucking done. Oh my God.
And you're not going to keep going if you're making good money off of it? Are you not going to keep making content? You're just going to stop? Why would you make this game if that's the plan?
Deliver me from mine enemies, O my God. Defend me from them that rise up against me. Deliver me from the workers of iniquity, and save me from bloody men.
Here's a foreign concept for you, Reforge, and something that you're very allergic to. Maybe, just fucking maybe, they want to make the game fun for the people that enjoy Elden Ring. You ever thought about that? No, because you're only thinking of the literal sense of monetization instead of having fun.
You're going to make this game and do one DLC, and then that's it. You're done.
That's what they did with Horizon and Elden Ring, so what's the problem with that, What's the problem with them dropping one DLC and being absolutely done with it, or dropping multiple DLCs? What's wrong with that? I never understand Reforge, and I probably never will. And thankfully, that is all the content I got you guys for today with Reforge over here and his concerns about Elden Ring Nightreign. Oh my god, I can't with Reforge sometimes, fam. It's just like, how could you not understand the difference between DLC and live services, and especially how you were doom and glooming Elden Ring Nightreign before it even comes out, because the community it's not going to be the exact same as Elden Ring. I will never understand Reforge. Like I said, say it with me, you will never understand Reforge. Stop pretending to understand Reforge, just knock it off in general. But anyway, fam, thank you very much for watching. This video is going on for a little bit longer than I was intended to be, but hey, you know what, it's a Gara video. I get to hang out with you guys, and we make fun of fanboys and their stupid little opinions, but you like it, I like it, it's always fun. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and comment in the comment section. Always a pleasure to talk to you guys. And hey, if you enjoy my type of content, from my salt videos to my rant videos to my reviews, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'll definitely have more content coming for you guys. But besides that, thank you very much for stopping by, watching this video, and I truly do appreciate it, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Later, fam.